Hi, John. How you doing? Yeah, I finally got it working. This is my third time. I was supposed to do one on Sunday, but I had my son here, so. So what are you working on? I'm not doing too bad. I'm just trying to find uh, a supplier for my stretch building material. It's kind of hard in Canada. Uh, Shipping charges and exchange is crazy. But my son, he builds a lot more than I do. Well, you got health issues, John? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm kind of glad I don't have any health issues. So you're working on anything right now, John, or are you just taking it easy? Yeah, I bet it is. Especially if you're on medicine, it makes you drowsy or really tired or whatever. Yeah, I get most of my stuff online, and to buy from the States is a little bit too much right now. Went to Michael's to buy, oh, cool. I owned the real one quite a while ago. Wish I still had it today. So did you see my how I got into the model building? Yeah. So you can't build as much as you used to then. This is what I'm working on. Where's the motor? Just hold on. See if I can find a motor for it. What do you think of that, baby? Huh? Made my own headers out of solder. I even put boots on it and the spark plugs. See that? Yeah. Well, I had to load it up twice. John. Like it was like a 5 minute video, and it took like 45 minutes to load up on YouTube, which is crazy. So you haven't seen it built yet, John? Oh, see it underneath? Made my own shocks. And brackets. And brackets for the ladders. And filled all this in. Removed all the exhaust system. Because, well, it's a gasser, so of course you don't have exhaust on it. But those red things are the cherry bombs. So it's going to be like a street strip car. I scratch built the shocks. They're adjustable. And this is going to be hinged like that, so. But the motor looks really good in it. Thanks. I'm also doing Fast Eddie's Cougar, which is in the other room. I got pretty well every room in this house for building models. That's the fun of living on alone. You don't have to answer to nobody. I made up a jig. Made up a little jig for making the 90-degree boots. See, it's got squares and it's got a triangle. And the triangle, that's where you split it right in two. And you put it on the wire and you hook it up together. And that's how you get the 90-degree angle boots. I've been building for a long time, John. 50 plus years. I just turned 60 in June, so. This is what I use for fuel line. It's a braided fish line. Like, look how much is on there. Bought this 10 years ago. During my lifetime, no problem. You see the jig on here? See this steel plate with the magnets on it? That's for making my chassis, which I'll be doing as soon as I get some of these projects out of the way. Hi, 8-second speed chop. Welcome to my Dragonite garage. This is the project I'm working on right now. 55 gasser, Chevy gasser. And this is the motor with homemade headers. With 90-degree angle boots made to it. And cherry bombs on the end. So that's out of the 72 Nova kit. If you can see behind me, right over there, it's my display case of some of my models. Got most of my models in my living room. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to my Dragnet garage. What do you think of this motor? It's a solder for headers. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah, it's pretty easy to work with, John. Did you see this, Jamie, yet? That's my gasser. Sorry about that. That's underneath. It's scratch-built, scratch-built brackets for shocks, adjustable shocks, scratch-built. Uh, scratch-built shackles for the ladder bars. And then I replaced the whole floor with plastic. Well, John, if you're handy, you can buy an old stereo cabinet and buy glass shelves for it and make a display case out of that. That's what I did. Well, these are fender wall headers, Jamie. It was fun, I tell you. Best way to do it is have the motor inside the car to do it right. That's how I did mine. Out of what? What do you mean, John? What are you talking about? Oh, so it's just solder. This is the solder I use. Oh, upside down. Sorry about that. Can you read that? That's the solder I use. I use glass shells. Just get a cut. Tempered glass. That's what I did. Go to the garage sale and buy a stereo cabinet or a wall unit and just put your glass shells in. Buy the strips with brackets on it. This is what I use for the fuel lines. Yeah, I built that a while ago too, Jamie. The 55 two-lane blacktop. Actually, I got the movie. I got I got the Hot Rod movie too. There's a 40 wheelies in it. I'm gonna paint mine black cherry once the body's ready. Hi, badass bow tie. How's the truck business? It's the motor I just did. Badass. The solder headers, fender wall headers with cherry bombs on the end, and then made my own 90-degree angle boots for the spark plugs. The Hot Rod movie. Um, do you know how to um, BitTorrents? You know how to use that, Jamie? BitTorrents. This is the car I'm working on, badass. 55 Chef. It's got brackets for the coil shocks. Shocks are scratch built sort of brackets, and for the brackets for the ladder bars are also scratch built. Well, yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last 14 years, Jamie. Is I've been streaming all my TV shows and whatnot, so I haven't had cable in 14 years. My son is starting to be a good builder, I tell you. Every time he comes over here on the weekend, he starts a new project, just like his dad. Like I got enough projects to go. Huh. Probably got about 10 going right now. So I'm gonna do a how-to on scratch building a chassis for a pro stock. Do you guys think it would be better live feed or as a hangout? What do you think? No, but the reason why I asked Jamie is because I find it hard if I'm working on something and then I have to read the chat at the same time. So that's why I'm asking. Hi, Butch. How's it going? Finished that model yet? Ford? Hey, Butch, do you see my 55? Removed all the floorboards. I made brackets for the shocks. The shocks are scratch built. Here's the motor. What do you think of those headers with the cherry bombs on the end? You made my 90-degree boots for the spark plugs. Yeah, I don't blame you. I put the Ford back in the box too, Butch. I'm not my son is a Ford fan, but I'm not. He could build all my Fords. I don't care. Saves me from building them. Thanks, Butch. I was just asking the guys, like, I want to do a how-to on building a chassis for Pro Stock or Pro Street. And I was wondering if a Hangout or a live feed would be better. What do you think, Butch? Yeah, well, it figures it's a Ford, Butch. What do you expect? I'm just kidding. I'm a Chevy and Mopar man. Live feed? Okay. I wish you would do one, Butch. Your chassis are amazing. Is there a way that you could put the chat part on your phone or something? That way you can watch your phone or whatever. Hi, Model Master. Welcome to my Dragnite garage. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jones Mark is usually here, but he's not here right now, so I don't know. I was just showing my new project, Model Master, and these are headers I scratch built, fender well headers for the 55. They're cherry bombs on the end. Yeah, but yeah, like you build so much Pro Street and Pro Stock, like thank God our Canadian dollar is going up, eh? Butch? Finally. Maybe you can save some money and buy some stuff from the States again. Thanks, Model Master. Your paint jobs are amazing, Model Master. I love your paint jobs. Turn out really nice. By the way, does anybody have a newer Corvette model? I'm looking for parts of one for a 55 Nomad. I want to put the motor, interior, and drivetrain underneath the 55 Nomad. If anybody has one, let me know or PM me about it. Because I just have a wild idea with a 55 Nomad. I think it would look nice with a Corvette drivetrain and motor and whatnot. Oh, you're quite welcome, Model Master. I say how it is. How old are you, Model Master, by the way? 16? Yeah, I know you do. I watch all your videos. I have to order it online if I want to get Model Master paint. Yeah, I did. Badass. I don't comment all the time because I work nights, but I do watch all the videos and then usually I put my thumbs up. But I don't always comment. Okay. Pretty close. I was close. Got to get an airbrush like yours. I use a Pache H right now, but I'd like to get a double action one. No, I live in Guelph, Jamie. Guelph, Ontario. About 45 minutes from Toronto. Yeah, badass. Usually, what I do is I do a lot of searching on YouTube, and if I find somebody new, I just add them to my list. I just sub to them. What, the Patriot Model Master? The Patriot? No, there isn't, Jamie. There's hobby shops in Toronto, yes, but it costs like uh, $80 to take a bus from here to there, return. That's crazy. Yeah, I hear the Wadas are nice, Jamie. I was gonna get the Neo, but I heard a lot of people had problems with it. Yeah, that's what I said, Jamie. Like my dad lives in Hamilton, and it's like I don't know, 30 minutes, and it's like $80. You don't drive? No, I don't have a car, Jamie. I don't make enough money to afford a car. You know how it is. Insurance, upkeep, whatnot. I don't have the funds. Okay. That's what I thought, Model Master. That was a Patriot. I like this Pass AH badass. It's not bad airbrush, but I just like to get more control of the paint, that's all. That's why I want to get a double action. Yeah, too bad, Jamie. Yeah, Brampton is not too far from me. Actually, there's a show coming up in November in the next town from where I live. I'm looking forward to it. You know how it is, Jamie. A lot of hobby shops are folding up. Oh, I use this for my parachute lines. Dental floss. Just cut in strips and run it underneath the chassis to the rear end. Yeah, I used to be a member of Group 25, Jamie. Not anymore. It's too far. And they have meetings on Tuesdays, and it's too hard for me. No, mine is on the bottom, Model Master. Hi, Tyler. Thanks for coming. Here's a project I'm working on. 55 Chevy Gasser. And it's got, oh shoot. got scratch built brackets, and the shocks are scratch built and brackets for the ladder bars. And then I remove all the flooring because gases don't have exhaust system. So, but anyways, that's my latest project. Here's the motor, Tyler. The scratch built headers, fender well headers for the 55. You know, it's a 55, Tyler. It's going to be painted blazing black. Going to call it heavy metal. Yeah, yeah, I know, Jamie. Peter is a member of the Group 25. I haven't seen a video on him lately, though. But he lives closer to Toronto than I do. Just like Wayne Osborne, he lives in Barrie, which is quite a distance from here, too. I built a 51. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love the 55. Actually, my first car was a 55 Chevy from my dad. I was 16 at the time and had a 6 in it. I pulled that 6 out and put a big 427 in it. And I and that was my first drag car. I've been drag race for about 30 years altogether. I told you guys before, I do a lot of scratch building. I know the aftermarket stuff is out there, but you know yourself, you could spend a lot of money on the aftermarket stuff before you even start on the model. Jamie, thanks a lot for those drill bits. I really appreciate it, man. If you ever need anything, let me know. Uh, I'm in the process of looking for a newer Corvette kit, not the body, just the drivetrain, engine, and interior. I wanna plant it in a 55 Nomad. My building style, badass. I build mainly old drag cars, but I do build street rods, customs. Uh, I change once in a while. I go all over the place, and then I have clients that I build for. So people I build for. So my building style is mostly scratch building. I love scratch building. Everything else I don't care for. But I love the scratch building. Okay, Jamie, that'd be great. Yeah, I just posted how I got into the model building uh, video yesterday. A 5 minute video, and it took me 45 minutes to load it up. Unbelievable. The live feed only takes a few seconds. Top points. Yeah, I want to get something like that Model Master, a double action with the cup on the top, because especially for metallics and chrome paint and all that stuff, it's a lot better for it. Well, my 55 was blue and white, and huh, well, it was set up as a gasser, but it was also street legal. So, but they didn't know how much horsepower I was pushing out. So, thank God for that. My last car was a 68 Nova with a crate motor in it. That that thing went like snot. Did a quarter mile in eights, low eights, and it was street legal. Well, I'm gonna be doing a how-to on Pro Stock chassis, badass. As soon as I get some of these projects out of the way, I'll be doing one. I built Bill Jenkins Grumpy's 75 Camaro, I think it was, and I scratch built the whole chassis on that. So yeah, I used to do that too, Tyler. I used to go to car shows and whatnot and built models of certain individuals. Huh. Yeah, I was going to get into that too, Butch. You're talking about the 61 Impala built? Is that the kid? Because I went to Michael's and I was looking at a 61 Impala with taxes and everything, came to 52 bucks. I said, no, I think I'll pass on that. No, you're not, Butch. You, you know, we're our uh, worst nightmare as we criticize what we build. I do it all the time. It's never good enough. Yeah, I'm hoping to do this live feed for building a ProSock chassis as soon as possible. Oh, okay. You're talking about your incident with the Ford. Is that what you're talking about, Butch? Send it to my son. He'll build it for you. Those decals, Tyler, those decals in that kit, were they off shifted like the Champion? Was it like was it normal or was it you know set off a little bit? Because I had quite a few of those kits and those decals were pathetic. They were really bad. I think I went through about 8 kits before I found one that had the right decals or they were done right. So any of you guys airbrush with full card paint or no? Okay, I'll try that, Jamie. It's just that biggest problem with me, Jamie, is a lot of it I eyeball things. So sizes when it comes to plastic rod or anything like that, I have no clue. I eyeball a lot of things, so I know the right size. What color are you gonna paint it, Tyler? Do you get that, Jamie? Do you get that online? That paint, House of Color and Gravity Colors paint? Oh, that'd be cool, Model Master. The more houses, the better. Yeah, I heard of it, John. I just ordered some of that blue stuff. Well, I don't need model kits, Jamie. All I'm looking for is that Corvette. It's just an idea I had in my head, and I don't have anything that's, uh, past the 80s. So yeah, I have that kit too, Tyler. Socks and Martin kit, but the decals, they're no freaking good whatsoever. Yeah, the blue stuff, John. I just ordered some, so I should have it pretty soon. I'm gonna try it out for making a few castings. Anybody remember this kit? It used to be a funny car at one time. That's why the fenders are separate. You used to have two sets of fenders. One that were the stock wheel wells, and one that was a different wheel wells. And this trim along the bottom of the window never never attached to the fenders. Most of the time on the fenders, that little strip was gone, so you had to pretty well make your own. Yeah, you're right, Butch. Yeah, it used to be a funny car. Actually, I've got a kit, uh, the funny car kit. I've got that. Yeah, it is badass. You got it right. What a kit. Some nice parts in it, but that's about it. Look me, Jamie, look me up on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, and add me, and then I'll give you my phone number, or just PM me. Okay. So you like, so I gather, Jamie, you like that House of Color paint and that Gravity Colors. So Butch, how is your dart coming along, anyways? Were you working on a dart? Okay. You still have my email, Jamie? Okay. Yeah, it's my last name underscore John at hotmail.com. So you guys would like to see scratch build chassis on this channel? Okay, that's cool, Joe. Butch. I'll watch for it. Okay. That's my email, Jane. As you can see, my son has his wall too, right? Since I got all these shop cards on my door, he had to have a wall in my room, so that's his wall. So I can't touch his wall. Oh, I'd love to see that 66 Chevy pickup or that 65 Falcon. That sounds nice. I miss your videos, Butch. I know life has a tendency to get, sidetracked and whatnot, but I look forward to watching your videos, that's for sure. You do some amazing things. The whole concept of your builds are amazing from the ground up. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I just can't believe that when I put up a video on how I got started in the model building, a 5 minute video, and it takes 45 minutes to load it up. You guys have the same problem or what? This is the tape I use. It's from the body shop. That's what I use for my AMX car that I just finished. You guys seen that, eh? The Dragon Lady? Yeah, I don't understand it. What I might do is try it on my laptop. Maybe it'll load up a lot faster. Hey, Butch, you ever seen this wire before? See how thin that is? They use that for fly fishing, that wire, to make those flies. And it's really thin. It's great for the alternator. It's great for the alternator and all the electrical, like your headlights and whatnot. It's very thin. You buy it at a fishing store. I think it was like, I don't know, $3, I think it was, for a roll. You could get all different colors. It's called ultra fine wire. You never know what you find in different stores, that's for sure. I find stuff all the time. Try try to cut the cost down. This is what I use braided fishing line for the fuel lines. Like I bought this 10 years ago and it's still good. I got enough there to do in my lifetime, that's for sure. I think there's 500 feet of it. I'm working on a 66 Chevy pickup too. It could be my connection too for the internet. That's probably why. I don't know if that's clever or not. Well, guys, I'm gonna cut this off. I've been on here for an hour. I really appreciate it, you guys all showing up. As like I said, I will be doing a chat pro stock or pro street chassis as soon as I get a couple of these projects out of the way. And I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you learn something from it, even though it's maybe one item, two, or whatever. Okay, guys, well, I'm signing off. You guys have a good night, and thanks again for coming to the live feed. Okay, Jamie, I'll check that out as soon as I get off here, okay? And Butch, I'll look forward to your video. And all the rest of you guys, just keep on building, have fun, and enjoy it. Don't don't worry about what other people think. Just enjoy the hobby. Okay? Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.